Hey everybody, it's Patrick from Building with Dad and Riley. Thank you for joining me for another Monday vlog. Unfortunately, Riley's not here. It's late Sunday night, so she's sleeping. I know everybody likes to have her playing in the background and all that good stuff and be part of Monday vlog, but unfortunately, we have kind of a family schedule change, and I will be home alone with the girls tomorrow. No, I'm totally fine with that. Totally okay with that, the two girls. But I know one thing that I won't be able to do is shoot Monday vlog with both Georgiana and Riley and be able to get it edited and uploaded by any time on Monday. So I'm shooting it Sunday night, so she's not here. The week started off basically a lot like it did the previous 2 weeks, where I've been doing a lot of family activities, a lot of summer things, getting outdoors, which is good, but not so good for my Lego YouTube channel because I don't have a lot to report. Well, because I do these vlogs, one of the things I use them as is measurements is how am I doing week to week. So I had to do something because I didn't want to return again on Monday vlog and say, oh, I've got nothing really to report. So Thursday we came down, we got some good work done. That's why the top is off the barn because I have it over here, working on it. There is still some missing parts, so I'm finishing up some detailing. I did, however, after Thursday of doing some work, and I always do work before I place an order, so I know I can write down parts that I think I need, just make notes on the list that I already have, and try to order them most efficiently that I can. And basically I placed a huge order. I placed like 6 different orders from 6 different stores because I'm out there chasing our sig fig parts because basically, I broke down, like I said last week, and I did make that order. I was dragging my feet on it because it was quite expensive. So, you know, after I placed all the orders and everything, I'm like, it makes sense that I, took a long time to do this. Another thing I thought about was basically, is this perfect? Is this good enough timing? I spent a lot of money on the claw machine that I still haven't finished, which I did order parts for, so I'm very happy about that. And hopefully now I only need stickers. I spent a couple $100 I think, and I only can produce like 16 of them. So hopefully I'll be able to sell them and make some profit so I can, of course, reinvest into brick. Another one I'm really excited about is I did actually order Nick's head, the brick adjuster's head. I already ordered his body, I had his hair from something else, and I got a hold of one of his heads. So I'm really excited about that. Definitely a beloved YouTuber, two-blog member, excited to have him in my city. So it seems like I've been featuring a couple newer Lego YouTube channels, and every time I feature somebody, I think about somebody else and like, oh man, I left them out or I left them out. So I think there's enough people out there that can pretty much, feature one or say somebody's name. And, once again, I'm not saying that this is helping them, but I'm hoping that it helps everybody. But it's Hailey's Bricks. I want to feature today is I thought of her that, I haven't, talked about her. She's an awesome builder. She's 4-0 on the Saturday night live stream, or she was 4-0 on the Saturday night live stream live build challenges. I haven't followed the standings too much in the last couple weeks because no one has made a live build challenge standing website yet. I'm waiting for that to come out so I can check the rankings of all the builders. But anyway, if someone has the time to do so, please make that website. That'd be awesome. But anyway, please go check out Hailey's Bricks. I'll link her channel in the description below. She just built this really awesome like palace cinema type deal. It's kind of based on the Lego modular, but it's because it's using a lot of the same parts. But at the same time, it looks like kind of nothing like it to me. It looks like an actual movie theater because it's square as opposed to like a corner, and it's got 3 stories. So I'm sure there's going to be plenty of movie theaters inside. I can't wait till she does a YouTube video on it so you can really check out all the details. But once again, it's all about helping people out, helping get subscribers. If I can get Hailey's Bricks 2 more subscribers, then I feel like I've at least done something. So go ahead. I'll link her channel in the description below, and go ahead and check her out. So in all the sig fig orders, I did order a few mock parts for the office building because that's just going to take a lot of parts, and I need to keep ordering for it to keep making progression. But I was able to do that, so I'm really excited about that. Now that I've gotten, you know, pretty much the claw machine out of the way, my sig figs out of the way, and my barn mock out of the way, you know, I'm going to have basically a pretty big budget to be able to focus on the office building. I'm really excited about that. Of course, there is a second mock that we are working on as well. But we'll see how, you know, which one I definitely want to concentrate on the office building more, but I definitely will work on the other mock as well. And the only other news is I was able to catch on the live stream pretty late. There was basically the sellers talking about running bricklink stores and stuff like that. It's always really fascinating and great to hear their thoughts and opinions and concerns and what they do and all that good stuff in there. You really learn a lot from listening to that, and that's what I was doing, is paying for my bricklink orders as I was listening to the live stream and just hearing all them talk and go over things. So it made me think about selling, and I was visiting one bricklink store that had a lot of pieces, but then I looked and they had a lot of minifigs. And here, I got a minifig right over here that everybody knows it's really expensive. That and like the librarian. Had I would have known, you know, those would have been worth so much, of course I would have snagged up a couple. I think I've even, in doing the feeling, I've passed on the librarian once or twice, and I just kicked myself. I wish I could have got more bees, obviously, you know, now that they're worth so much. But you never really know. You kind of know which ones are going to be worth a lot. So I went after some. I went into Walmart with Riley, Mama, and baby Georgiana, and basically Mama took the baby and did her shopping and dropped us off at the Lego aisle because I found an untouched box of Lego minifigures, and usually you see them and they're tossed all over, and basically how I left it. But when I walked up and approached it, and I even saw it the other day, and I kind of thought it was untouched, so that's why I kind of went back there, and it was way in a back, not really in a back shelf, but it was just way out of the way where, you know, normally they put that stuff up front. So they had some Series 13, so I did some feeling. I knew I should be able to get at least a hot dog guy, a unicorn girl, and some other ones that we've been missing. So I picked up 5 different minifigures that I found that were definitely, I think, are going to be worth money. And I did this before with Medusa. We had lost her hands. Riley was younger. She took them over to some Lego over to Grandma's. Medusa came back with no hands. And so I bought another one. But by the time I found another one, I think we already put a red hand on her and one yellow hand, and she looked pretty cool, and we were playing with her, and it was no big deal. So I kept the other Medusa. Well, now Medusa's, you know, worth a little bit. I don't know exactly what even the price is, but I know it's way more than the $3 or $4 that I paid for her. So I keep thinking to myself, man, why don't I do this with, you know, the next couple series? As you see already, some of these series, you know, shooting up in price. So, you know, since I had this opportunity with this untouched box of minifigures, I picked out one hot dog guy. That's because this is the only hot dog guy I could find. So I think someone went in there and grabbed a couple hot dog guys, because I'm feeling like I should have felt at least one more, because I did feel a lot of them. I wouldn't say I felt all of them, but I think I at least touched 80% of the bags that were in that box. I picked out one alien. For some reason, I read on like the Brick blogger that it's kind of a rare. They didn't produce too many of the aliens, I think, and that was pretty true, because I couldn't. It took me a long time to find him. He was one of the last ones I picked up. And I picked up the unicorn girl just because she has really unique parts. Everybody knows that girls are crossing over into Lego, and that's why the librarian is probably worth a lot of money. That's why the bee, because they're the cuter models, and you know, it drives up the price if there's a want for them, and obviously there is. So I think the unicorn girl will, you know, for future generations of Lego girl builders, you know, a couple years that are only 3 now, and they're going to be turning 6 or 7. You know, they're going to want one of those unicorn girls, and we scored one, so that's good news. We also picked up a samurai girl for Riley. We did the contest, so I picked out 2 cars and 2. And speaking of that, one of the cars got returned twice, so I paid $5 twice for shipping. But I'm thinking about doing another giveaway. Just the only thing is it's all smashed up, the box from being returned and thrown around in the mail so many times. But anyway, and we picked up the Sam. So we gave away the 2 cars and the 2 minifigures, and one of the minifigures we gave away, I felt out that it was the Samurai Girl, and so Riley was like, "Oh, I really want that one." Another one I wanted Riley to have was the Paleontologist Girl, just because it's a really cool figure. I really like the tile with the little fossil on it or whatever. So, but those are the ones we picked up. So those are the ones we picked up. I'm going to try to start selling, saving them, collecting them, and eventually start selling them on Bricklink. And that was one of the discussions about starting a store. Where do you start at? What should you buy a lot of pieces? I think for me, minifigures is a little bit more expensive, but it's also higher return. If you have time to sit on it, and it's not like it's a huge set where you have to store it, and you gotta. It's all this big to do. It's just little minifigures. You could throw those in bags or anywhere. Since the field tests are so, I'm so sure of it that you don't even have to open them, and so they can keep their value, I think, a little bit longer. Also, my Walmart finally had some clearance items, so I was really happy about that. It always seems like watching everybody on Instagram, everybody's got these great deals out there. Walmart's full price. Finally, there's some stuff on some pretty good deals on clearance, so I might buy a couple of those. I'm letting them sit on Walmart's shelf instead of buying them right away, just because, like I said, I spent all this money on sig figs. But I'm thinking about picking those up just for parts so I can have some more brick. But that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this Monday vlog. I hope you join me next week, and I'll see you later.